I am Dr. Whitney Bevan, and this is my practice series on sustainability. In this practice series, I will discuss some of the fundamentals or the key basics of sustainability. I will also try to demystify and explain what is meant by net zero carbon. And then I'll also cover and answer some of the myths or maybe misconceptions around the topic of sustainability. I've been in academia since 2011. I did a master's in renewable energy, technology and sustainability, where I learned all about the technology. I then went and worked for a research project in 2011 for a university, where I looked at medium developers and how they were selecting technology for buildings. I then went to study for my PhD in university, and then from there I continued on to lecture at that university, and then went to lecture in a university in Sydney, and now at Robert Gordon University, where I'm a lecturer and course leader. I think for me, the current course leader role is something I'm really happy about. It's quite a large course. We have about 100 students, all from different areas of the world. I get to talk about my experience in the industry. I get to talk about sustainability. Also a big area for me, or a big part of a life moment for me, was doing my PhD, where I got to really, sounds cheesy, but fall in love with research and academia. Possibly a recent challenge, which I actually ended up undertaking a research project about it, was teaching sustainability. I breathe sustainability since my undergrad and my postgrad. And I think then teaching it, I assumed that everybody knew what sustainability was. So I ended up walking into a classroom and saying, what is sustainability? What's the important aspects for you? And then realizing that not everybody breathes it like I do. Not everybody talks about solar panels and wind turbines every single day and reads every article that I read. So that was a big challenge for me. I think also realizing that not everybody is motivated in maybe the same ways that I'm motivated to be sustainable. I think that was different for me. So it was a lot of change into how I taught, what I taught. Doing the research project, I then realised that I had to make people part of sustainability. So getting them to think, were they sustainable? Instead of saying to somebody, what is sustainability? Getting them to actually put them at the centre of sustainability. So that was quite a big challenge for me. I also think in my role as a lecturer, trying to bring the practice to the theory. As I mentioned, I have a lot of international students and they want to know about the UK. Also, something like construction, it's really important that you get to see the practice rather than just the theory. So, to get around that challenge, I bring lots of practice into the classroom, lots of site visits to really understand. And also, I think one of the big parts about construction is that I want students to be prepared for the challenges.